My camera quality today is not as good, but I'm gonna do this either way because I'm not about to just do this another day. I've been wanting to do this, so just let me do this today that my heart wants to do it. I have lipstick. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl again and I'm back with another video, guys. So this time we are doing a totally different video from what I normally do, and I just want to talk about myself. I want to tell you guys my story, and this story I'm about to tell you, it might sound deep, but it's just what I went through. Specifically, I just want to talk about how I survived my teen life as an orphan. It was hard, guys. I can tell you, things were never easy. They were never easy at all. So guys, first of all, let me start by thanking God for where I am right now. I mean, if it were not for him, I don't know where I would be. Also, I just want to thank him for giving me this heart that I have. You know, I've been given that kind of a heart. Do you know ule moyo wa kuridhika? I don't know if you understand me. I have the heart of just getting satisfied with anything I get. Me, I don't stress anything out. Me, if it's not for me, it's just not for me. If it's for me, well, it's mine, and I do what I can. Then what I can't do, I leave it to God. So guys, without further ado, let me just get straight to the video and start telling you this. So first of all, I'll start by, we were born 3 in our family, and I happen to be the first and the only girl. There are 2 other boys following me behind. Let me talk about my experiences with my parents. And between my 2 parents, my mother died first, then my dad. I lived with my mom ever since she gave birth to me until I was class 4. I had actually joined class 4 is when she passed away. And guys, I can tell you, my mom was very sick that time. And although I was at a very tender age to understand things, but I was at least trying to get 1 or 2. So I can remember my last times with her, and it's this time that it was just a certain day. We were just chilling around in the room, and I was there combing her hair, just trying to make her feel cheerful or look good, even though she was at a very bad state. So I'm here combing her hair, and in the middle of our conversation, she just told me, "Sasa mama, nikifa mtabaki na nani?" And this question really triggered my mind, and I was like, why is my mom telling me like this? Kwani is she seeing herself not getting out of this situation, even though she was in a very bad state, guys? Her condition worsened later on that day, and I remember I was just with her in the house. My dad had not arrived. It was around 8 p.m. and she was just lying on the couch, and what I can say is I saw her being attacked by something like a stroke. She just lied down still with no moving. I'm trying to shake her. She's not moving, she's not doing anything. So I'm here, I've panicked, and I'm asking myself what's wrong with my mom. So I ran to my neighbor and I called her. I told her that my mom is not feeling well, and she came on. When she reached there, I think she saw the situation is worse, and she called my dad, and she told my dad to come as soon as possible because my mother is not feeling well. Her condition has worsened. So as we are there waiting, the neighbors have started gathering into our house, and they are all looking at my mom. Everybody is trying to call her, but she's not responding to everyone. So I moved closer to her and I started calling her mom. All she did, she just rolled her eyes and looked at me, and you could see her eyes were in tears, and it's like she wanted to tell me something but she couldn't. So my father arrived and she was taken to the hospital. So guys, that was my last time seeing my mom. Cut the long story short, my mom was buried at our Ushago, and we came back to Nairobi. By the way, I didn't mention, I was born in Nairobi and I was raised in Nairobi. All my primary school I went to Nairobi. We continued living with our dad, and he really tried to take care of us. We are here with my dad, so I'm going to school. We are all going to school with my brothers until I finished class 8 and I joined Form 1. I joined Form 1 in a school called Matu Memorial. I was playing handball, actually, that's why I joined that school. Okay, when I joined Form 1, my dad started getting sick, and he was just on and off, and Form 1 third term, I can remember I talked to my dad like a few weeks ago. Talking to him, I asked him how he's doing. He told me he's doing fine, even though he's not going to work now. The situation has worsened. Now he's just staying at home. After talking to him, it passed like a week, and I was here trying to tell my friend, or telling my friends that my dad has been sick for a very long time. I really don't know what's happening to him, but he has been sick for a long time and he's not even getting better. So I'm here worried. At that time, I'm so worried, and my mind is so bothered about this thing of my father getting sick. Kumbe, my dad has already passed away. I was called in the office and I was told to go home, that there's supposed to be a family function. I was told to go home, to go to Nairobi, that my uncle is coming to pick me there, because the family function is supposed to be at our Ushago, apparently. So I went to our home and I decided to go to a nearby salon to just fix my hair. As I'm there, guys, fixing my hair, there is this woman who was just like a family friend to us. She came there and she started telling me, pole, usijali, na vile nyinyi ni wadogo jamani, lakini Mungu yuko na nyinyi na atawasaidia. So I was like, why is this woman telling me like this? I just looked at her and I was like, so my heart started getting bothered again, and I was like, no, something bad has happened. Actually, I was just waiting for my uncle to reach like this, and I asked him what's not happening. So my uncle came, we drove to our Ushago. So we are here driving. He's not even talking to me. He's not telling me anything. He's just staring at me, and I'm like, he's starting to bring up stories which I'm not even interested in. So on reaching there, I'm getting out of the car and people are just looking at me like, they're looking at me like they are surprised seeing me. Well, I'm seeing my friends, my dad's friends, whom I'm used to see back in Nairobi, and I'm wondering, what kind of function is this? So people are just staring at me. I'm saying hi to them. So I went to the living room. I went and sat straight on the couch, and in front of me there was a table. On top of the table there was a basket and a book. So I took the book and I read it. Guys, you can't believe that book had been written, Death and Contribution of My Father's Name, and that really broke my heart. I just broke down. I was so, it was such a moment that I don't even want to remember it. I couldn't believe, and I started asking around, kwani, what's happening? Is this true? It's not true. Things were just everywhere, and my emotions, my moods. Again, cutting this story short, we bid our dad goodbye, and 2 days later I was back in school. So guys, life was never the same again. No mom, no dad, no any person that you're close to or you're used to, nobody to pamper you again. Nobody. So 2 days later I went back to school. I didn't even stay there for long. My uncle came to visit me. To visit me in school. First he told me we are supposed to go home because there is a family function, and I told him, please, today I'm not getting out of school without you people telling me what's happening, because the last time I was told there was a family function, things were not as I expected, guys. So I told him to tell me exactly what I'm going to do at home, so I get prepared. I don't want to be shocked like the last time. So he's telling me, he's trying to assure me, no, nothing is bad. You just go and pick the things that you're going to need, or your essentials, and let's go. So I went, I picked my most important things, and we went. So we went to Nairobi, where my friends were staying, and I was dropped there. Apparently, we were supposed to travel to Mombasa with my friend. We were being taken to another school. Now that's when we came to Mombasa, and we were admitted in a school called Shimba Hill Schools. Hi Shimba Hill. That's where my life started, guys. Remember, my dad has passed. I've not even stayed long here, being transferred again into another school. So guys, let me first put this out there. If you have ever had a family who have supported you truly, have been there for you in anything, please just thank them enough. As for me, when my dad died, there was no family, there was no anybody. I was separated from my brothers, and nobody ever looked for me. Nobody ever wanted to know how I was doing. I was in school just alone. You can imagine, I used to survive with my friends shopping. My uncle even never bothered to call me, to even just call me and ask, did you reach to school well? Did you reach where you are going well? How is the school? Did you love the place? He didn't even ask me that, guys. So I'm here. I'm in Mombasa, in somewhere I've never been before. So lucky enough, I had my friends whom we had traveled together, whom at least we were taken to the same school, used to use their shopping. At least them, they had their parents who were really sending them money when they needed. They were being sent shopping. They were being taken care of, you know. So I'm here surviving with my friends, shopping, no one to call, you know. I'm so depressed. I'm so thinking about everything. I feel like I just want to quit school. I don't want to do anything. And mind you, this time I'm only in Form 1 third term. I've not even gone far. So life went on like that. My friends supported me. When they had anything, they could give me. When I needed anything, they could give me. No parent is calling me. Have you ever seen that person who never wished for school to be closed? I never wished for school to be closed at all. I just wanted to stay in school forever. Because what I was thinking about, like, every time, why is my family not looking for me? Because I even didn't have any contact of anybody. They were not looking for me. They didn't bother how I was doing. I was just alone. Where I continued like that until I finished school. Now guys, when I finished school, kumbe, me suffering in high school was just a trailer of it. This is where life started. Things were, how do I say this? When I finished high school, things were tougher. No, they were toughest. When I finished high school, things were just tough, and I wished to just go back to school. I wished to just go back to high school and stay there, because most of the time, even when school got closed, I used to just stay there. So guys, life was hard. Life was really hard. And as the reason why I'm telling this story, you know, people go a lot of shit, and I just want to tell somebody who have ever gone through what I've gone through, or even worse, or even maybe better than that. I just want to let them know that they are not alone, and this is life. You should just live a day at a time and pray to God. Just pray to God. Make God your number one. Things will just get into place, and it will be over with time. Sijafika, but I'm at a good place. Me, I'm at peace. I'm just okay. So guys, anyway, that's my story for today. I'm going to continue this story in my part 2 video to tell you, after me finishing high school, this is where life started now. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so, and hit that notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload any video. And thank you for watching. Please stay safe, stay focused, and always pray to God. Thank you. Bye. Until next time.